Hello viewers, thank you so much for joining us for yet another exciting edition here on Led by Passion. Today we have a very interesting and exciting conversation with one of our very own, Miss Adess Tembo Manda, and we're going to chat with her about her personal businesses, what she's up to, and even Led by Passion. So please join us in this conversation. Okay, Adess, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Good to be on the other side.
Yeah, it's kind of good.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you know, we talk about business here.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting or kind of important for the two of us to share what we do also, to just show that we're walking this journey also, and not just, you know, talking to people that are enterprising. Yeah. So today we want to know about you. We want to shine a light on you and focus on you, and we just want to learn a thing or two from you, how you do your businesses, how many businesses you run, how that's going, and what are your projections for the future. So we'll start with, what do you do? What businesses are you currently running, if at all?
Okay, so at the moment I'm into, I can say, two businesses. Yeah, so there's a hair production.
Product line.
There's a hair product line, which is called Calified. And then there's also a weight loss powder, which is called Shaders.
Like, you started from scratch with both these products?
Okay, yeah, both these products started from scratch, though I'm not going to go fully into details about them because I partner with especially with Calified, and she would really want to be part of the whole talk and everything, so that'll be a baby for another day.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Share with us your business journey. Where did you start? Why did you decide or think that you need to start creating things of your own?
Okay, so my business journey actually started, I can say, when I decided to open up a mobile boutique. I started with boutique because I just love clothes. Yeah, so I had a mobile boutique run for a while, and unfortunately that had to come to an end due to circumstances beyond my control. Not that I just dropped it, or because I didn't want to run it anymore. And then I think I really picked up on business because both my parents are business oriented, and that's all I've known all my life. My parents have done business all their lives, and that's what I've known all my life. So I could see how they dedicate the time, how they do the management, and at the end of the day, I'm actually involved in running some of the businesses, part and parcel, daily routines, and everything. So when I dropped the mobile boutique, it had grown to a point where I actually had a shop in town. Yeah, so I had an actual boutique in town before I dropped the boutique. So when I dropped the boutique, I decided to invest the money into something else that I was going to be able to run and do while seated, rather something which didn't really demand
so much time.
Yeah, so much time traveling out. You know, when it's clothes, if you want to have the best, you have to be literally out there picking the clothes. Yeah, so that's how I invested most of the money in the hair products. Yeah, that's Calified. Yeah, and then from scratch, both businesses, yeah, they started from scratch, but I'm not gonna really talk about Calified, as I already mentioned earlier on. Yes, so I can say, like, Shaders, it's a product that just started from nowhere. I didn't intend to create it. I didn't plan on creating it, but I can just say, thank God I have this mind for easily creating things. Yeah, so it's just a situation which led into the creation of the weight loss powder, and I was the guinea pig. So
Yeah.
yeah, it really works for me. And a lot of people wanted to know what I was doing to lose so much weight. So I shared, and many people got the products, and most people had good results. I was getting reviews, and yeah, and my partner, the one I partner with, the hair products, she wanted in. So like, okay, fine, let's jump into this together. So at the moment, those are the two businesses that I'm running.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, like, how did you decide that this is the right business? Or how did you decide that I could make money off this? What sparked that light? Because both stories you're sharing, you're just saying, sitting there,
Yeah.
just
Okay,
Yeah.
so what sparked the light, especially when it comes to shaders, I can say the fact that other people wanted to get this product, and people were impressed with how this worked. To me, it was a business opportunity. I was like, oh, other people can try this product and it might work for them. So for me, I saw an opportunity to do business, and for the fact that I can say I really created that product from scratch, which made me a little bit more proud. Yeah, so I think that's where I decided, like, this is business.
What kind of product are we talking about here?
So
what is this wonderful concoction that I don't have?
So it's called Shaders. So it's a weight loss powder, which we make with organic and natural seeds. Yeah, no chemicals. We do the making from home. We don't have anything that is unhealthy or bad for you. So it's like 100% safe, because the time I was taking it, I was actually breastfeeding. So it's even safe for breastfeeding mothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you literally put some seeds together. You were able to quantify these seeds and make something that is usable even to somebody outside your kitchen.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's very impressive. So what are the numbers like for both products? What kind of response are you receiving, and what's your marketing strategy?
Okay, so I'm not gonna really talk about Calified, but for the shaders, the response is really good. It's really, really good, though we're still holding on with my partner because we just want to do a little bit of capital investment. We want to improve the packaging, the logo, and we just want to make the product a little bit more attractive and
Sophisticated.
yes, calling and all that.
That's good.
Yeah.
And what are the numbers now? What kind of numbers are, even just in terms of targets, monthly or weekly?
Okay, so because usually we would make on demand when people come through and say, hey, can I have some of that? We would usually go get some seeds and make, but at the moment we literally stopped because of the same capital injection that we're trying to do. So I can say we haven't really gone far with the shaders, and a few people, especially just direct contacts, have known about it. So if we're talking about numbers, I can say when I just started, I would sell at least like 7 bottles a week.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
For that price.
Yeah.
You're making good money.
Yes.
Okay, you
Yeah.
talked about learning about business from your parents and how they're still involving you now. Do you
Yeah.
feel like that's a factor with how you're always concerned about business? I know that you work,
Yeah.
so do you think it's a factor because of your background that you always feel like you need to be doing your side hustle, your side business all the time? Or are you just are entrepreneurs born? Can we say that here?
I think they are born, But speaking on my behalf, I think that really influenced me a lot. I really picked up so much from that. Like, you know, like growing up every day, I'll see my dad hustle, I'll see my mom hustle. For me, that was a way of life. And I can say, yeah, I picked up from that. Maybe it was created. I don't know if it was inborn or it was created in the process and the upbringing. I don't really know. But I truly believe that even someone who's never been in such an environment can easily pick up and learn from anyone.
How do you manage work and business?
It can really be tough and crazy sometimes, but I just try my best because, like, you know, work has got limited hours. That's one advantage that everybody has. You only work from, like, is it 8 to like 5 p.m. So that's an advantage.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, it is a lot of time, but it's rare that you'll be required to work after those hours. So after those hours, it's my time for my businesses. If there's anything I need to think about or put in order or anything, that's the time now I take in and try to create or improve or do anything. So it's quite tough because that's the time I need to rest. That's the time I need to bond with family. That's the time I need to socialize with people and everything. So yeah, it's kind of a lot, but at the end of the day, we just
Ever thought of giving up? Because it's only gonna get worse. If this product is gonna get bigger and better, it would take and require a lot of your time. Do you ever have moments where you feel like I'm doing too much?
Okay, I don't think I've ever thought of giving up. Yes, sometimes or some things can be really tough, but I truly feel and believe I've been brought up with the fighting spirit. I really feel like positivity is the way to go. You know, life can hit us left, right, center, all kind of way, but I'm not a person who thinks of giving up. I always feel like, okay, today is bad, but there should be a better tomorrow, or there should be a better, even if it's not right tomorrow, but I'm sure something better will come up and everything. So I don't think I'll ever try to give up because I always try to do my best in whatever I try to do. I try to give it 100%. So that it fails. If it fails, it fails. And if someone comes to approach me, I will say, hey, I tried it and it failed. Yeah. But if I don't give it 100%, if someone comes to me to do it, I won't be sure whether to do it or not because I'm not Satan. But if I give it 100%, I'll have a good response saying, it doesn't work. I've done it before. Yeah. So giving up, no, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Fair enough. Okay, so no matter how much we try to push this agenda for entrepreneurship and, you know, businesses, there will always be that big chunk of young people that one feel like business is not for everybody. Some of them feel like I went to school, why should I struggle with this? And some people feel like they can only jump into business when everything else fails. So there's always, and sadly, this pool of people is huge. And some of them have comfortable jobs and they're just saying, why bother? What would your say be to these people that feel like we are probably, even now, just pushing an agenda that's not for everybody. We're pushing an agenda that is for a selected few and it's not necessary for some people. What would your word of advice be to these people?
Okay, what I would say is I believe in working. I believe working is a stepping stone for everyone because some people start from scratch and from nowhere and with nothing, but I always think it's good. If you have a job, take it as a stepping stone. And the other thing I think is because most people think business is just these common stuff like selling clothes, selling makeup, but there's so much to the business industry. Even when you're an accountant and you open your own firm, that's business. That's now jumping into business. But people always think business is just selling and buying, which is not really. There's even service. Service is also business,
yeah.
You know, but I feel like most of the young people or people are just limited to that particular mindset, saying business is just going and order clothes, order perfumes, order this. But there's service, you know, there's creation, it's also business. Other people out there, you can see like the richest men, it's all about inventing, creating and all those things. But I feel like at the end of the day, we choose to be limited. We don't want to open up, and I can't really blame us sometimes. We can blame the upbringing because we're never given that chance, opportunity to be innovative or to imagine. You know, when you imagine a lot and all that thing, it can easily help you open up and all that. So I think business is for everyone. It's just a different form of business, and I feel like every sector you can branch out to do business. You can be a nurse, you can start selling medicine, you can open a pharmacy, you know, you can be a nurse and then later on you can open your private own clinic. I believe business can venture from anyone, from any sector. It's not just about people who don't have a job or people who don't have anything to do that are supposed to do business, and that's the thing. Most people feel like business should be the last resort. Like you can't find a job, you can't this, you can't, and then you jump into business. I believe we should have a mindset: go to school, learn, get a job, let that job be your stepping stone. I'm not saying don't get a job, but at least have what you want to do after that. Are you gonna use your career to open business? Are you gonna use your passion? Are you gonna use your skills, your talent? Because I believe business can come from every and different angles. You know, go get a job, make that money, make that capital. There are people who are blessed that we've interviewed on this show who just create their own capital. They didn't even go for work, they didn't even work a job, but they created it. So that's also been very innovative. You know, they created from scratch, but there are those people who feel like, I can't create. How am I supposed to create, you know? Then yeah, you can go and get a job and then get paid, keep that money, save it for a business venture. It can be out of your career. You can be a lawyer, you can open your own firm. It doesn't have to be sell and buy and all these things. You know, every sector, someone can jump out and be a business owner.
True. Yeah. So tell us about Led by Passion and what your vision is for this project.
Okay, so Led by Passion is something that had been sitting on my heart since, I can say, high school. Yeah, and I didn't know how to execute it. I didn't know how to bring it out there, but there was something that was seated in me. Like I needed to do something. I needed to help people in a certain way, but I didn't know how to do it. There's a point I approached a certain friend, but it didn't work out, and I felt like, okay, maybe this is not the person. And then I met this amazing woman. Her name was Felicia. I knew her for a while, and watching how she took life and how she mingled, I was like, okay, I think this is a perfect candidate to work with when it comes to Led by Passion. That's how I approached you. And then here we are. And I believe this is going to be something big. Yes, so initially this is meant to help young people out there. We're trying to be a bridge between people who are already doing businesses and progressing in life via businesses, and those people who don't know what to do next. Like they have a business idea, but they don't know how to start it. Or they don't even have a business idea. They just sit there, and we want to the message I want to put out there is look at how other people are doing this. You can also do it. That's why we're trying to approach as many industries as possible, because business can be as broad as it is. So we're just trying to help someone out there. And the main reason why Led by Passion was really born is because I personally got tired of people making excuses of why they can't start a business,
something,
or why they're just sitting out there. So, and me and you talking to those people wouldn't be enough. But sometimes someone who's already doing it and already set in a certain industry, talking to a person with a similar idea, I thought that would really help. Because people I can't raise capital because I'm broke, but this person has a 5 kwacha every weekend to go and drink. Like, really? Can't you keep that 5 kwacha aside? In 6 months, in 1 year, what is it going to give you? So yeah, initially just trying to help, pat someone on the back, because some people really just want someone to say,
yes,
hey,
a push.
Yeah, you can do it. Let's go. Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so let's close. Your final words to the young people and what they should learn from the gorgeous Miss Adess.
Okay, so what I can say is business. I believe business is for everyone. You may not think so, but if you look at everything, at the end of the day, it's a business. The company you work for is a business. It's someone running that, or somebody thought of that, someone came up with that idea. At the end of the day, it's also just a business. So you can be stuck, and there's a saying that says you can either make someone else's money or you can go and make your own money. So people believe that, no, I'm just meant to sit and work. Yeah, everyone can work, but let it be a stepping stone, because even that work you're doing, it's someone else's business. So I believe everything we do at the end of the day is business. It's just where you try to fix yourself or what you want to do. So I would really encourage the youths, the young people out there, to be really innovative. Business can be born from any sector, from any skill, from a talent, from even what you believe in. Whatever you believe in, you can, even you just loving flowers can be a business. You can go pick out those flowers and sell them. So I truly believe business is just sitting everywhere for everyone. So I would just encourage someone out there, don't just sit back and wait for, I don't know what you're waiting for, but just get up and try and just do your best, and that's the way to go.
So there you have it. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you learned. There was so much that was unpacked from our very own Adess. It was so good to learn from her and to see her journey through business and possibly the future. The only thing that came to my mind chatting with her is it's very important for you to grow your own network. It's important to have a network of friends that encourage you, can call your name out in a room full of opportunities, can look to you as a business partner. I think that's one thing that we fall short on. See you next time on Led by Passion. Thanks.